In this video, I'm going to show how to test the accessibility of your design in Figma. I will use a free plugin called Stark for that. The plugin offers many accessibility testing features, but I will focus on a few that I find the most useful. Those are color contrast, typography, touch target size, focus order, alt text, and visual simulation. Let's start with the color contrast, typography, and touch target size. To test color contrast, I will create a frame with a text element in it. Stark examines the color contrast ratio of the frame elements and notify you if the contrast between background and the foreground doesn't match WCAG recommendations. It checks your design passes both 2A and AAA compliance for normal and large text. If you see that you need to improve the contrast ratio, there are two ways how to do it. Either manually, by changing the color in Figma's right sidebar, or using smart suggestions that Stark offers. Once you find a suggestion that you like, you can click Apply Suggestion and the tool updates your design automatically. Now let's validate typography. It's vital to make the text readable and legible. Text legibility is not only about text contrast, but also about the text size. A font size that is too small can easily lead to poor legibility. Stark uses 12 pixels as a minimum size for the text. When the text is smaller than 12 pixels, the plugin will show an error message. The plugin also checks text alignment. It's recommended to avoid using justified text. So if you use justified text in your design, the plugin also shows the error message. If we decide to change the font size, we can do it in the Figma's right sidebar or in the Stark plugin itself. Let's test the touch target size. Touch targets should be large enough to allow comfortable interaction with user interface elements. The plugin analyzes both the height and width of the object and clearly indicates whether the interactive element is properly sized or not. It uses both Apple Human Interface and Material Design guidelines when suggesting touch target size. To make our element look like a clickable object, I will turn our text into a button. So I will add an auto layout, change the color of the element to blue, and add a corner radius. As you can see, our design doesn't pass AAA compliance for height. So we can simply change the height of the button to make it more touch-friendly. We can do it in the right-hand sidebar. Now let's talk about focus order. This feature allows you to annotate the keyboard tab order for interactive elements. It's especially useful for complex user interfaces, where it's important to create a logical flow for users who interact with UI using a keyboard or assistive technology. The feature works really simply. You need to select an element and add it to the list. As you add items to the list, each one becomes annotated in your Figma design. Purple badges indicate the order. Alt text. Alt text allows you to communicate the meaning of visuals for anyone who relies on assistive technologies like screen readers to interact with your product. Images with no alt text represent poor accessibility. Suppose you have this product page and you want to add alt text to this image. The great thing about Stark is that it can generate alt text for you. All you need to do is to select the frame with your image, choose option alt text, and click Add. The tool uses AI vision technology to analyze the image and write alt text that resembles it. In our case, the tool was able to understand the number that was printed on the wagon. Once we click Done, Stark adds annotation as a separate element to Figma. Finally, vision simulation. Vision simulation allows you to simulate how your design will look like for people with vision disabilities and in some environmental condition, such as under sun glare. You can select specific color blindness types, and once you click Generate, the tool will generate your artboards based on each type of simulation you selected. Each artboard is live and editable, so you can share it with your teammates. Alternatively, you can click on the Simulate tab to see how your artboards will look like in the different types of simulation. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Let me know in the comments how you test the accessibility of your design. Thank you.